Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Alyssa, and today we're watching the trailer for part 2 of Bridgerton season 4. The wait between part 1 and part 2 has already been unbearable, so at least we get a little tidbit to tide us over. We left off on quite the cliffhanger, with Benedict having just proposed to Sophie to be his mistress, which she did not take kindly to. And look, I see the internet coming hard for my boy Benedict, okay? And I just gotta say, he was doing what he thought he could do. Okay? He didn't know that she had this awful history with the concept of mistresses in general. I'm sure once he finds that out, he'll be more understanding. Just give him a chance. I am Benedict's #1 defender, okay? Unless he does something really heinous, then, you know, I'm behind him. Before we get started, if you do like this video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And let me know in the comments below what other shows you'd like to see me react to next after Bridgerton. With all that, let's get started. Okay, already, before I even start this, I want to say I love the autumnal vibe we're getting for part 2. We've always seen Bridgerton in like the spring or summer because that's when the season was. And I guess this is like towards the end of the season. Fall is my favorite time of year, so to see it represented so nicely makes me happy.
There are moments in our lives when we arrive at a crossroads.
You did not answer my letter.
Because I do not wish to see you.
You wrote to her?
To do.
Being your mistress is the last thing I would ever want.
How else am I to be with a woman society has made it impossible for me to be with?
Yeah, exactly. Like he was giving her as much as society would let him give her, which again is not the most ideal scenario. But he was being a lover boy, all right? He was trying.
You must be brave. You cannot let fear stop you from letting your heart speak.
Colin's a sage now. He took advice from his mom last year and was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick to that.
Sophie.
Mr. Bridgerton, do you need something?
No. I found it.
You hurt me. When do you stop to think about me?
Every moment of every day. I cannot love a maid. And yet, you have taken possession of me.
From opposing worlds, the desire is not the problem, but the world itself.
You've convinced yourself that she is reason enough to risk everything.
I'm sorry, hold on. Let me just... Jonathan Bailey already... Love Jonathan Bailey with facial hair? Are you kidding me? They gave us bearded Anthony? What did I do to deserve this gift?
You're not born simply to work and die. But in love, are you not?
There is one sacrifice you will have to make. Your family.
Oh dear.
What is the love in the face of society?
I've had quite enough of the demands of society.
Whatever you choose, you must live with it forever.
Oh man. There was so much happening in that last part. I couldn't even take in everything. Okay, wow. Well, obviously you have to go back and see some stuff.
You didn't.
So she's still in the Bridgerton maid outfit here, right? Yeah, she is.
Because I do not wish to see you.
I'm so curious to know exactly what he wrote to her now.
What do you mean to do?
Being your mistress is the last.
So she told Alfie about the mistress offer, which is good. I mean, she needed to tell somebody, and he's best boy. I love Alfie. But I wonder what he thought of it. If he thought she should do it or was supportive in her being like, nah.
Be brave. You cannot let fear stop you from letting your heart speak.
I do think it's interesting that Colin is the one saying that, considering what he went through. But also, I wonder if Benedict didn't tell him the full story, because is he telling Benedict, like, hey, to hell with the family name, just go for it? Or was Benedict like super vague about it and was like, yeah, I have feelings for this girl, and that's it? I wonder just how much he's withholding.
I found it.
Just the way he says that, the look on his face, I swear to God. How do you get any more lover boy than that?
You hurt me.
And that breaks my heart.
For beings.
Now, I have seen it pointed out that he's in pretty much all black here, and we've seen black outfits from other behind-the-scenes photos. So that begs the question, whose funeral were they attending? I think there could be a few different options, but I don't know for sure. Now, I'd seen a tweet where the costume designer for Bridgerton was talking about how he was surprised that no one was talking about the bracelet that Benedict was wearing, because none of the other men in the show had really worn something like that. For one thing, I don't know what corner of the internet he's looking at, but I actually have seen quite a bit of people talking about it, and it stuck out in my mind too. I didn't say anything because I was being inundated by a lot of other stuff, but it did kind of make me go, huh, that's interesting. So I wonder what kind of meaning it has, where it came from, why he's choosing to wear it, because it just kind of appeared. There wasn't any explanation for it yet. So I wonder if there will be in the show, or if it's just a detail that, the costume designers were hoping people would pick up on. I don't know. But it's very interesting.
Worlds. The desire is not the problem. But
Nice to see that Violet's still having a good time. This is a very, very pink ball. I wonder whose ball this is. It's incredibly pink. Michaela looks fabulous here. I do think it's interesting, like the large visible sequins. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think a lot of the dresses have had full-on sequins. There's been beading and sparkle and stuff, but the sequins just kind of add an odd touch to me. I don't know. I don't want to say like cheap looking, but it is odd that they chose to do that with her.
Convince yourself that she has reason enough to risk everything.
So that's interesting. I can't tell if Antony's arguing with him about it, like saying you've decided you're gonna risk everything and throw away this family, like how could you? Or saying that it's okay for him to risk everything because he's already basically decided. Or maybe he's just trying to get Benedict to see because Benedict thought he hadn't decided yet, and Antony's like, no, you actually have. You're gonna do this. I also wonder if there's going to be some drama between the brothers, because I had seen a mention of Luke Thompson hinting at that between Antony and Benedict. If Antony's going to come back and all of the family affairs are just out of order because Benedict's been too focused on chasing the lady in silver, or if it's over Sophie, or both. He was just doodling all over Antony's ledgers instead of actually using them properly. Is that Posey? Looks like Posey may have herself a suitor, or at least a dance partner. Good for her.
You're not born simply to work and die.
She makes a very good point. We're not born to just work and die. We gotta enjoy life. But also, let me just back it up here. Now, I have heard rumblings of the bathtub scene. I don't know exactly what the bathtub scene entails, but I can use my imagination. So I'm excited. I do wonder, when it falls in their story, are they already like, okay, we're going to be together? Or is this like a spur of the moment impulse decision? It seems like when they're standing in the room together, he's talking about her taking possession of him and they kiss. That seems like a different scene maybe, or maybe that leads into the bathtub scene. Who knows? Oh, that's so cute.
You are in love.
They seem so happy. I hope nothing randomly happens to break them up again or something. I do wonder if she's open to getting married again, or if Violet wants to keep Marcus as a tea time on the side type thing. And I wonder if any of the kids are going to find out, especially Antony. I can only imagine what he's going to say if he finds out. She's so gorgeous. I'm so glad she's going to be back. And I wonder if she'll temper some of Antony's outbursts. In regards to his family. But I am happy to see them looking so in love and happy. I hope they stay that way. They better stay that way. There's enough angst to go around. Okay, I gotta know what this look is about. Her and Agatha looking at each other, all teary and shit. Why are they crying? Is the queen finally letting her go? I mean, that's gotta be it. It's just, it's still so sad. But Agatha is doing everything she can to set the queen up to not be so sad, but it's still gonna be sad. I'm not ready for that. Agatha deserves it. She deserves to be able to make that journey that she wants to make. She deserves to be able to step back because she has done so much for the queen and for society. There's the sad puppy dog eyes again. He's literally had some variation of puppy dog eyes throughout this whole entire trailer. Part 2 is just going to be Luke Thompson puppy dog eyes. So Violet's wearing black here. So this is presumably after the funeral, but she's talking to him about Sophie, saying, hey, if you want this, you have to give up your family, which sucks. That's so huge because especially in this time, family was everything. And not only in a sentimental, emotional sense, but in a financial sense, in a good standing in society sense. I mean, it is interesting that she's kind of just talking plain with him and being like, look, man, you got to give us up if you want her, which that's heartbreaking. Oh, that must be Anthony and Kate's little boy. Now, I have seen a somewhat popular theory that they're actually going to come back with 2 kids, not just 1, because of like timelines and stuff. I don't know. I mean, they've only shown 1 so far, but they could be saving the second one as a surprise. Agatha's standing behind him. I wonder if she counsels him on the Sophie situation. That's a conversation I'd love to see.
It is the love in the face of society.
Oh. So in both of those clips where she's talking here and then the next one, she seems happier, at least in the second one.
In the face of society.
So she's still in her maid outfit here. That's interesting. Man, I am really curious about the timing of everything. I wonder if she does end up agreeing, but then something comes out about her being the daughter of the nobleman, and so that changes things where they can get married. I don't know. I'm still not sure. Maybe something will come out about the inheritance where she does actually inherit, which if she does inherit part of the estate, does that change her standing in society? I didn't think it would, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, man, a lot seems to be happening around this funeral because Francesca's in black here and he's going off. So that's interesting. But this seems like maybe before Violet talks to him. I wonder if he has the outburst and then she's like, look, here's how it is. I wonder if she was like about to leave. I know in the teaser at the end of part 1, she was talking to Violet about wanting to leave, basically. So I wonder if this is her actually leaving. Yeah, she doesn't look happy here. So I wonder, again, I wonder timing. Is this like right after the mistress offer, or is this later after something else happens? I have so many questions. You know, I'm sure there's going to be more drama with Araminta because she was walking into that ball looking like the villain she is. We didn't see as much of like the other maids and servants and stuff, but I do wonder if Portia is going to get Varley back because they had a whole breakup, which was kind of sad. I wonder if Alice Mondrich is going to accept the lady-in-waiting position and if she will kind of become the next Agatha for the queen. I hope Eloise, for one thing, is able to mend the rift with Hyacinth, but I hope she's able to come to her senses and kind of realize how she's been acting because like I love Eloise. I love Eloise so much, but she has kind of been acting like she's above everyone else, but at the same time wants to be included. You kind of can't have both. And not wanting marriage is totally valid, but it doesn't make you better than anybody else. So I hope Hyacinth kind of knocks some sense into her. So that was a jam-packed trailer for part 2. I'm even more excited, and I can't wait for the 26th to get here. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the trailer and what shows you think I should react to after Bridgerton. Please remember to give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!